electromagnetic force. That's why they are.
Strong force of attraction. That's what you mean, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You're saying the
And
differences between solid, liquid, gas?
uh, gases are expandable and liquids can take shape of any objects that they are in.
Yeah. Okay.
But I want to ask a question. How
Yeah. Okay.
how much speed does the Aditya L1 have?
Can you repeat?
How much speed the Aditya L1 has?
See, actually, I can't really tell about the speed right now because it keeps on varying. It is space, right?
Yes.
And it depends. Like maybe there's a range. Well, I need to search. Like there will be a different. Like it is in orbit right now, right? So the speed is not constant. It keeps on changing. So I
Yes.
can't really tell you
But
the
the
speed of
average speed that could be 13 or 8.
average speed, right? Let me just see. It's written like 1 kilometer per second. I just searched now. It's 1 kilometer per second.
What?
That's the average. 1 kilometer
Hmm.
per second.
Mhm.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hmm.
Aryan, do you know like there is like two things I need to tell you. The like ISRO is planning a international space station called Gaganyaan. Do you know that?
Yeah. Yes.
And one to Venus also. Do you call that?
Yes. Shukriyan.
Yeah, Shukriya.
In December 2024. And the
Yeah,
Gaganyaan will be launched in next
25.
month, October.
Ah, yeah.
Hmm.
Anything else you want to ask?
Uh, no.
Do you know the name of the nearby star? To
Series.
our solar.
What? Polestar. Are you saying the nearest brown dog? Your voice. Hmm. Hello.
Yeah, it's Alpha Centauri, right?
Yes. I was thinking that you were saying a brown dog.
I was saying the closest star.
Hmm.
Mrityunjay also joined. So
Yes.
Aryan talked with Mrityunjay also. I talked with Malik sir. Will join soon.
Okay.
So, Aryan, I have a question. Does sound travel faster in space?
No, it doesn't travel in.
Why?
It doesn't, because there is no medium to travel. In Earth, there is a medium called air. It it could travel through air, but uh, uh, sometimes we can capture, but we can make sound in space or capture it by frequency waves and etc. NASA captures sound because of frequency waves.
Okay.
Yes. Mm,
So, another question for you. Why is Malik sir join?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Hello, good day everyone.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
गुड इवनिंग मृत्युंजय आई एम सॉरी आपने उस दिन क्या हुआ कि रात में हम देख नहीं पाए और नेक्स्ट डे आई हैड टू लीव अर्ली. हेलो.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा पर आपका जो 5 मिनट तो देयर शुड
Please,
बी
sir.
मोर देन 5 मिनट का टॉक में एटलीस्ट 10 स्लाइड होने चाहिए 10 से 15 मैक्सिमम.
सर मैंने तो सर स्लाइड में कम दिया था कंटेंट मैं बोला ज़्यादा था तो मैंने रिहर्सल किया था तो मेरा 6 मिनट से ज़्यादा ले लिया था 8 मिनट ले लिया था टॉक.
ओह दैट मीन्स यू स्पोक मोर देन व्हाट वाज देयर इन द स्लाइड.
यस सर.
So,
Well,
like we had like a presentation, like I did a presentation to smaller classes
so
about Chennai.
today why not? Today, Mrityunjay, yes, Aryan is saying something, but Mrityunjay, why don't we start with your presentation? Why don't we give that presentation for 5 minutes?
ओके सर आई विल गिव सर.
तो आप तैयार हुई तब तक हम लोग आर्यन से भी पूछते हैं आर्यन क्या कर रहे हैं.
यस सर.
अब तैयार हो जाइए. हाँ.
यस सर. यस सर.
Yes, sir.
And Kamya is also there today. Hello, Kamya. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir. What
Amarnath
about you?
sir has also done.
Arya is also there. So Arya has some questions, is it?
I guess, sir. Uh, so, uh, how much time will Gaganyaan take to reach its destination?
गगनयान.
Yes.
अभी
Uh,
तो गगनयान गया नहीं है अभी.
yes.
अभी तो
What could
It's
be
still
its
a
speed?
plan.
Uh, it would be launched on the
नो गगनयान को जो जाएगा ना गगनयान हमको नहीं पता है कितना. एक एक तो गगनयान जस्ट इन द स्पेस सही होगा ना. अर्थ के राउंड जाएगा इजंट इट.
uh,
उसमें तो समय नहीं लगता है. अभी गगनयान का है तो 2024-25 का
yeah.
प्रोग्राम है.
No, sir. There is. It will be launched on on October.
अच्छा दिस अक्टूबर ओनली. अच्छा मे बी आई हैव नॉट रेड व्हाट इज द स्कीम ऑफ. इसका स्कीम क्या है पता
Yes.
नहीं. आपको पता है.
No, sir. I'm
Sir, Gaganyaan, sir, excuse me, sir. Can I speak?
Yeah, sure.
ये गगनयान है सर, ये जो भी सूरज पर भेजा है ना, ये लोग जो भी गया है।
ये तो आदित्य है,
हाँ,
सूरज।
आदित्य का गया है। नहीं तो गगनयान एक मिशन है, उसी के थ्रू सब किया गया है।
ये
अक्टूबर में
गगनयान,
लॉन्चिंग।
हाँ गगनयान जो है ना, एक तो जो है ना कि वो अर्थ के चारों तरफ घूमेगा, मीन्स
हाँ हाँ,
एंड एंड
अर्थ के चारों तरफ घूमेगा, उसके बाद लॉन्च करेगा। नहीं, गगनयान के थ्रू लॉन्च किया है इसरो जो मिशन किया है। इसरो जो मिशन किया है अभी,
हाँ
जो भी
हाँ,
केबीसी में क्वेश्चन आया था, ये किसके थ्रू
अच्छा
पूछता है, हम देख रहे थे तो बोला था कि वो गगनयान के थ्रू किया गया, गगनयान के थ्रू। गगनयान एक सिंबल दिया है वो लोग, उसी के थ्रू सब किया है। हाँ,
अच्छा
जहाँ तक मुझे ध्यान है सर, जहाँ तक ध्यान है।
अच्छा। अभी इंडिया में जो है ना, दो रॉकेट हैं, एक तो है PSLV, एक तो है GSLV।
हाँ 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 हाँ,
ये जो
बराबर है, सही
ये
बोला।
जो एक तो है पोलर सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल, एक तो है जियो स्टेशनरी। तो जियो
सर,
स्टेशनरी जो डेवलप किया गया था कि वो ऐसा सैटेलाइट रॉकेट है।
हाँ हाँ
So sorry, this is an English course, so I'm sorry. So the rocket was supposed to go launched roughly about 36,000 kilometers in a
हाँ
geostationary orbit. So the whole rocket was developed for that. So that is called GSLV. So Gaganyaan will also use GSLV actually.
हाँ हाँ, यू राइट सर, यू राइट, दिस इज लाइक दैट, यस।
But this
गगनयान जी
Chandrayaan has
ने,
been thrown, I mean, by using PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, which is less
हाँ हाँ
powerful. Yes.
हाँ हाँ, इट इज राइट।
So Mrityunjay, are you ready now?
Sir, give me 1 minute, sir. I'm just connecting my
Okay.
laptop. It's
Okay. So Kamya, anything that you have to say?
So, like recently, even I gave a presentation about like Chandrayaan 3 for like lower classes, fourth graders.
A bit louder, please. I'm not able to hear.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear.
So, like recently, this week, I just gave a presentation to fourth graders about Chandrayaan 3.
Oh, so how many slides were there?
Sir, I included a lot of pictures because they're still small, they don't know much stuff, right? So, like, there might be some 10 slides.
Okay. So you think that you are in a position to give that same presentation to us?
Sir, actually, it was for younger kids, so I do not make much. Like, there, it is really small.
Yeah, we have quite young kids like Aryan is there.
Sir, Aryan knows a lot. Like, this was just an introduction to that, so he might know everything. Like, I asked him just now, he knows everything.
Okay. So क्या हुआ मृत्युंजय को क्या हुआ?
no. Miss.
I'm there, sir. I'm there, sir.
Yeah. So
I'm
make
joined to
your.
my laptop. Yes, sir.
Oh, so are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
So please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Let me present my screen. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, sir. 1 minute. Let me open my PPT. So, good evening. I'm Mrityunjay Mutili, a first year computer science and engineering student. So, today I'll be presenting on the topic The Cosmic Enigma, a comprehensive analysis of the question mark galaxy discovered by JWST. So, this is this will be my introduction of the topic. So, what we'll be discussing is the cosmic object resembling a glowing question mark was discovered by the James Webb Space Telescope. So, as we all know, JWST is a collaborative project between NASA, European Space Agency, and Canadian Space Agency. So, the question mark object, it was found in the backdrop of an image featuring two young stars, Herbig Haro 4647, located 1470 light years from Earth in the Vela constellation. So, we'll be discussing on the findings of the galaxy and its potential implications for understanding galaxy formation and evolution of the universe. So, these are the contents I'll be discussing. Sir, is my screen visible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Okay, sir. So this is the question mark galaxy that will be covering, and this is the main topic of the presentation. So first, let us go to the parent image of the question mark galaxy. So this image was released on June 26th by JWST. So this is of the Herbig-Haro objects 46 and 47. So they are nothing but basically nascent stars, means they are newly forming stars. So those stars are located in 1,470 light years away from Earth in the Vela constellation. So as you can see in the image, it reveals intricate structures such as the glowing gas knots, filaments, arcs, and loops. So as you can see, also you see in the image, you can see the jets in the image. So these jets are formed because of the newly formed stars. So these jets create a zigzag pattern like this, as you can see. So this means that this is not a single star, but there are two or more stars that because of the mutual gravitational force, they have this zigzag pattern jet patterns. And also the image taken here has a resolution of 0.0 arcsecond per pixel. So it gives a very high quality image. And also it was captured by credit goes to NASA, ESA, CSA, and Joseph D. Pascal for the image processing. So as I mentioned, Herbig-Haro objects. So what are Herbig-Haro objects? So these are for nebulosity phenomena. So when these are formed when narrow jets of gas ejected from newborn stars or nascent stars that collide with the nearby stars, nearby clouds of gas and dust at very high speeds. And these collision creates shock waves that heats up the gas and make it glow in different colors depending on the composition of the element. So in this image, like, as you can see, this is not in real colors. It is an infrared image captured by the near infrared camera of JWST. So the filters we used are F090W for blue, F187N for cyan, F200W for green, F335M for yellow, F444W for orange, F470N for red. So this is a composite image of all the colors, filter color image, as you can see. And also we can see the blue part here. The blue clouds represent the hydrogen atoms that are excited by the UV radiation from the newly formed stars. And you can see also the red part indicates the excitation of sulfur atoms that are heated by the shock waves by the jets of the newly formed stars. Now let's come to the main topic, the question mark. So as you can see in this image, towards the bottom part, there's a strange galactic formation in the shape of a question mark. So this is located in the Able 3827 galaxy cluster, about 1.3 billion light years away, and it has a highly unusual brightness and expected for such a distant galaxy. So which means it has active star formation rate. Now let's come to the speculations. So since this is a new phenomena, there has not been much data yet from the image. So there are tons of speculations about what the formation or the image might be. But these three I have found most important. The first one is tidal disruption. So as you can see, the tail part of the question mark here, it might be two merging galaxies. The tail part might be due to tidal disruption of the galaxy, or the merged galaxy, and it can provide important details of how the galaxies interact. And also, the second part is on gravitational lensing. So you can see in the red dot of the question mark here. So that might be due to the gravitational lensing of a spherical galaxy. It might be the nearest near able galaxy cluster. They might have dark matter present in them in more amounts that might magnify or lens the spherical galaxy for such a bright formation. And also inside the tail part itself might be a part of the lensing effect. We don't know. And third assumption is distance. So as you can see, the observed trail and dot part might be at different distances altogether. One, the dot part might be in the front, and distance the tail might be at the back, or by vice versa. So it is a matter of perspective that we see the image this way. So we don't know. It might be a core of a spiral galaxy. It might be a spherical galaxy. We don't know. It might be two galaxies merging all together. But out of the speculation, these are the three important speculations. So, in my conclusion, I would like to say that despite several theories, the mystery remains still a question mark. There still need more data, such as spectral analysis, and which can provide insights on the composition of the galaxy, and also how it whether it is red shifted or blue shifted, so that we can estimate its mass, the lensing effect, etc. And it might provide us more insights on the lensing of dark matter and galaxy collision. With this, I'd like to end my PPT. Thank you.
Are there any questions what Mrityunjay has said?
Yeah, I'd like to take questions.
I have one question. What do you mean that there is a lensing effect by the dark matter? No, you mean to say
Uh,
that nobody knows till now? They haven't found dark matter till now.
no, sir. We have found dark matter. Like, haven't found dark matter, but we still have. We can see still still see its effect, such as the lensing effect. As you can see, if you have seen the image of Einstein's ring or Aldebaran star, you have seen that it is a form. It is like a ring formation around a galaxy. So that part is due to the massive gravity of the galaxy. But we know that from the visible matter that we see, that doesn't account for the gravitational lensing effect that we see around the galaxy. That is why we according to calculations, there might be dark matter which is giving an extra gravitational effect for the lensing effect to occur. It's like a big magnifying glass.
Okay, nice, very nice. So, so Pankaj, we have many guests today. Why don't you introduce them?
Yes. Namaste, Rajendra sir. Please unmute, sir. Rajendra sir.
Hello,
All 7 to 80 bits.
Pankaj, we have Rajan ji.
Rajendra sir. Yes, sir. Rajendra sir also. I request him to join. Yes, yes. Namaste, sir.
Yeah, he's coming for the first time, or he has come earlier.
Yes. In
Good evening, everybody.
good evening,
I
sir.
have attended such a webinar earlier also, a long time back, I think about 6 months ago. I came
Yes,
in
sir.
touch with Mr. Pankaj and he invited me over. After that, I have been busy in something not very fruitful. Still, I couldn't attend this webinar. Today, again, just in the nick of time, I saw his message. I must admit, he is very particular about sharing the information about this webinar. Every Saturday, I have been getting his invitation without fail. So today, I thought I must join, and though I was late, but I think it was a very informative session which everybody had. Yeah. So
Yes,
let me
yes.
share a few things about myself. I joined railways long ago, sometime in '76, and After doing graduation from IIT Kanpur, for a brief while I was in telco, then left it for HAL Lucknow, and finally landed up in railways. So Northeastern Railway, Gorakhpur was my first railway. After that, I have been going around the entire country. And when CRIS was being formed, we were picked up by Government of India to undergo a training in Montreal back in 86. And after that, we came and completed the assignment given to us as far as CRIS is concerned. And then we went back to railway proper. So in 2012, October, I retired after having served Indian Railways for 36 years. After that, I was in IRCTC as a consultant, and side by side, I was using my skills for arbitration. And then I'm still busy doing that. I'm based at Noida, which is very close to Delhi. And when I have nothing better to do, I go and teach physics in a local school nearby. This is a very small presentation about myself. Thank you.
Thanks, Rajendra ji. You are doing a very nice thing that in your off time you are going to the school and teaching physics to the students. It's very nice, actually.
I think that this is the time when we should give back to society what
Sure,
society has
sure.
given to me. So I
That
feel
is.
indebted to the society to that extent.
But in railways, you are involved mostly with what kind of responsibilities?
To start with, because my branch was mechanical, I had opted for mechanical engineering service of Indian Railway. So I started my career at Kharagpur, where they gave me training for 2 years, and it was basically an introduction to various production units which railways have. We make our coaches, our locomotives, our wagons ourselves. Wagons are, of course, now being outsourced, but still, locomotives, bulk of them at least, are being manufactured by railways themselves. Then, coaches, again, entirely our show. Recently, BEML has set up a shop, so they are also supplying some coaches. And about locomotives, I have learned that General Electric is again supplying some diesel locomotives to railways. So we were busy in manufacturing and maintaining those rolling stocks as far as mechanical engineering is concerned. After doing 10 years of service, we were exposed to different facets of railway working where administration techniques are being imparted. And then, as I told you earlier, I was sent for some foreign training for development of CRIS, Center for Railway Information Systems, which has now become a very big concern for Indian Railways. They are doing everything in house, including the maintenance of passenger reservation system. So then we went to Banaras, where we manufacture diesel locomotives. Then RDSO, where research, design, and standards are developed for Indian Railways. Then I went to ICF, Chennai, where coaches are being manufactured. Then I was in Southern Railway, both as CMP diesel and ADRM Palghat. Then later on, I became chief workshop engineer of Southern Railway. Then I moved over to Delhi, heading an organization for alternate fuels. Railways are actively considering biodiesel and CNG, solar and LNG sources for its traction and non-traction usages. I retired as CEO in 2012. That was
Yeah,
end
very
of
good.
active service. Then I took over as a consultant to IRCTC, where their premier rates are being maintained. I was helping them in that process. and arbitration, and the process of inquiry is also a very important facet of my personality, which I developed after retiring from railways. Side by side, I told you this physics thing which I have started.
Oh, very nice of you. So we
Thank you,
welcome you
Manu sir.
very much to this group. In this group, Pankaj is trying to collect few young people, and
Yeah.
those young people, they have so many questions. So we would like to have you as a teacher in this group actually, so that you can satisfy the curiosity of young people. It would be very nice.
And
So
I really don't know how much of use my experience would be, but I'll definitely be with this team. Yeah.
yeah,
Sir,
very nice of you. Yes,
Mallik,
Aryan wants to ask a question. Yes, Aryan.
Mallik, sir, can I speak some
Why not
about?
about what?
Yes, sir. It is also about a neutron stars, but his name is weird. Its name is nuclear pasta.
Yeah, so neutron star you want to say for how? Yeah, please go ahead and
In,
say.
in astrophysics and nuclear physics, pasta is a theoretical type of matter that
What,
could
by
exist.
the way, what is a neutron? By the way,
Yes, sir.
what is a neutron?
Sir, wait, sir, there.
Hello, where is Aryan?
I think it's a network issue. They will join once again. Yeah.
Amarnath ji has joined us. So, Rajendra ji,
Yes,
you
Aryan.
belong to which place?
I'm based at Noida, near Delhi.
Acha, okay.
Yeah,
But
Noida is Noida falls in UP, and I'm just at the border of Delhi and UP.
so that's your native place also?
No, I originally come from a place near Allahabad. It's called Pratapgarh. From there,
Okay,
we
okay.
moved out to Lucknow sometime in 58,
Yes.
and I have moved over to Noida in 2005.
So Amarnath ji has also joined us.
Yes, sir, I
Good
joined.
evening, sir.
Yes, Aryan, please go ahead.
Yes, I was uh, speaking about nuclear pasta. Nuclear pasta is a theoretical type of matter that could exist within the crusts of neutron stars. If it exists, nuclear pasta would be strongest material in the world between the surface of a neutron star and quark gluon plasma at the core. Um, at matter density of uh, 10 raised to the power 14 grams
Sorry, your sound is not audible actually.
comparable magnitude. Neutron star. Yes, sir.
No, this, Kamya wants to know why, how are the
Sir,
neutron stars
could you
formed? Why, how are the neutron stars formed? Kamya wants to know.
sir, sir, neutron stars form has remains of massive stars after a supernova event. Unlike their progenitor star, neutron stars do not consist of gaseous plasma.
So why not proton stars? Why neutron stars?
What, sir? What is the question?
My question is why are neutron stars formed Why not proton stars?
Oh,
Okay, you go ahead. You complete your talk first.
oh, okay, sir.
You must explain every hard word, because you use very hard words which we don't understand. So you have to explain hard words to us. So Rajendra ji,
Sir,
Aryan is a class 5 student, and he is
sir,
teaching
these
us about
hard words
astronomy.
are, sir, these hard words are for another presentation.
These hard words are for.
I could speak all about 5 minutes for them, but another time.
Yeah. So whenever you use a hard word, no, explain to us what it means.
Okay, sir. Uh, but
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes.
okay, sir. Uh, neutron stars form has remains of massive stars after a supernova event. Unlike their previous star, neutron stars do not consist gaseous plasma. Rather, the intense gravity of the impact mass overcomes. There is one more hard word I will skip. Uh, overcomes the pressure and causes electron fracture to occur within the star. The result is a compact core of nearly pure neutron matter with few protons and neutrons, filling a space several times smaller than uh, previous star. At the surface, the pressure is low that the conventional units such as helium and iron can exist independently of one another and are not pressed together to the nuclei. At the center, that this repulsion cannot support individual nuclei, and some form of ultra-dense matter, such as the theorized quark-gluon plasma, should exist. The presence of a small population of uh, electrons is essential for the formation of nuclear pasta. The nuclear attraction between protons and neutrons is greater than the nuclear attraction of two protons and two neutrons. Similar to how neutron stars act to stabilize heavy nuclei of atoms against the repulsion of the protons. In this, I have talked about formation. If the nuclear pasta needs pressure, electrons, and protons to form.
No, yeah, your sound is not very clear. Pankaj, what is the problem actually? Anyway, Aryan, you have to explain to us. First of all, why only neutron stars are formed? Why not proton stars?
So, because proton stars, since the gravity force is significantly weaker, has the electromagnetic force.
No, gravitational force. Is there only gravitational force, or you just said nuclear interaction? You said nuclear interaction is a different
No, sir.
force.
No, I was talking about
Hmm?
electromagnetic.
Okay, so anybody has a question? So whatever you have
Yes,
told today, next time you should come prepared by explaining to us all the hard words.
Okay, sir.
So we'll ask you all the questions, all our doubts. So you should be prepared. First of all, why are the neutron stars formed?
Okay.
Why not proton stars? What is the interaction between them, between the neutron? Is there an interaction between one neutron and another neutron? Is there a force between them?
No, sir. No, sir.
Why not? No, we have, you see, four forces. One is the gravitational force, one is electromagnetic, one is strong, one is weak. So between a neutron, there is a strong force and a weak force. Between a neutron and a proton, also there is a strong and weak force. There is no electromagnetic force because neutron is neutral. Between a proton and a proton, you will have electromagnetic force. But the gravitational force is so weak because their mass is so small. So they don't play so much role in neutron stars. Yeah. So next time you are going to explain to us in detail how a neutron star is formed. So now we will go to Kamya if she has any question. And then you can ask question to Rajendra ji also. And we have Amarnath ji, where is he? So questions. Rajendra ji is quite experienced. He is already going to school and teaching young students. So he will be able to tell us many things about many things on the earth. Hello, Kamya, you have any question?
Yes, sir, 1 minute.
What is that? A bit louder, yes.
Yes, I have
You
it,
have a
but I
question.
don't know how to. I need to frame the question, sir. 1 minute.
Okay, so have you understood whatever Aryan has said, or you have any questions?
Yes, it was a bit not clear, but it was okay. Okay, that was okay. Sir, can you tell me about that Ohm's law?
Ohm's law.
Sir, I was asking to Rajendra, sir, like the physics part.
Uh, Ohm's law is very simple. Uh, if you pass a current through a resistance, then voltage divided by current is the resistance of that component. V upon I is equal to R. Supposing voltage you apply is 220 and current is 10 amperes, then resistance would be 220 divided by 10 equal to 22. This is Ohm's law. Is it clear, Kamya?
Yes, sir.
So I have a
Sir, can you
question for
explain about?
Rajendra ji,
Yeah,
and which is a
please.
general question, you know. This nowadays in India, they are talking about the bullet trains. So what is the
Yeah.
difference in the engines of these normal trains and those bullet trains? There's some difference between them?
Bullet train is an entirely different concept altogether, and it is known for achieving very high speeds, above 200 kilometers per hour at least, and going up to 300, 400, 500 also. This is one big difference. Second is they do not have conventional engine where there is just one engine at the front of the train. Instead, it will have for every two or three coach, there would be one powered wheel or a powered trolley. drawing current directly from the overhead wires. It is so for every three coach or every four coach having its own engine, you imagine the acceleration that a train is able to achieve. It would be quite I mean, significant increase in the acceleration part. So it achieves the speed very fast. And similarly, braking is equally fast because all those powered wheels, they start acting as a brake, and then the current is again regenerated and fed back to the OHE. You understand? So this is how the whole concept has been developed, and India is going to have its own bullet train between I think Ahmedabad and Bombay.
Right.
And this leg has been
Yes.
chosen.
So
This leg
sorry
has
to
been
say, sir.
chosen to showcase number one, India's capability to rest of the world, that we can also do what you have done. That is one achievement which India will derive out of sinking so much of money. Secondly, for India also, it would be developing a new kind of technology which will be very useful for connecting major cities within our country. And the third benefit that we are seeking is nearby countries which are yet to jump onto the bullet train concept. They would be seeking India's technology, India's model, and Indian manufacturers would be gaining because India is developing all this in-house. So I see a very major spin-off in this field for India. Yeah.
So these bullet trains, the tracks remain the. Can it run on the
No, no,
normal?
no. Track would be of an
So
entirely different
I
type.
would like to talk,
It
sir,
will
if you
have
don't
no
mind.
conventional trains where ballast is there and sleepers are there. It would be a very advanced kind of track. I
Okay.
really do not have a lot of knowledge about it because this
Yes.
is a
Can I say,
new
sir? Can I
technology.
say about the bullet train, sir?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
know, please. Why not? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Actually, and now I am road department. I have looking the highway project as well as bullet train and railway also. So one of the biggest plan in our India, Ahmedabad to Mumbai. This is the first bullet train started will soon, sir, and totally greenfield expressway. So our journey is too short. I have completed soon, and one of my companies also consulting over there, and I'm the part of this bullet train, sir, and road expressway also, sir. So and our India rapidly growing in construction department more and more like bullet train, rapid metro, and expressway also. And now I am in Jaisalmer location, so I have constructed for road for Indian Army here in Barmer, Jaisalmer. This is the last post of India, so a little bit knowledge our side, sir.
So what is
Naveen,
the
So
which
fuel it
company
uses?
are you working for?
Sir, behalf of NHI, National Highway Authority of India.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Kamya has a question.
Yes, so what is the fuel it uses, the bullet train?
What is the
Fuel, sir. Uh,
what is the
fuel for
fuel? So
the bullet
Rajendra
train.
ji, yeah,
Fuel for bullet train, she wants to know, or bullet
yes,
for
Yes,
yes.
sir.
normal trains?
Yes, sir. Bullet train.
For bullet trains, it would be electricity only. As normal trains are being run, uh, electricity is available through OHE, overhead electric wires, which are there.
Okay.
These are drawn through pantograph, which is mounted on the roof of the coaches, and then it is taken inside. Then its characteristics are changed from AC to DC. Then again it is converted from DC to AC with a different frequency, and that frequency is used to increase the speed. So there is lot of electrical jugglery which is done in order to achieve the speeds. Is that okay with you, Kamya? Could you follow?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So
Bullet
Rajendra ji, I
train
was
is a
asking the,
totally new
yes,
project, sir.
yes.
Bullet train is totally new project, a totally greenfield project, and his all design are changed to our elevated highway project and metro project also.
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
So,
Sir, I have a doubt.
yeah,
Please
yeah,
ask.
sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sir, in metro trains, so since the tracks are electrified, so like how are they inserted in the rain?
I could not catch your question, Mrityunjay. Could you please repeat?
Yes, sir. Sir, in metro train, since the tracks are electrified, so how are the tracks protected in the rain? So won't they be get short circuited?
Or there would be no short circuit taking place because the whole thing has been designed in such a way that the trains would be running while rain is there. So enough precautions have been taken to ensure this. And technology is already available all over because Indian Railways have a huge network of thousands of kilometers, and trains are running day in, day out, whether it is raining or otherwise. So there is no problem as far as rains are concerned here.
No, sir. I'm asking about metro trains.
Metro trains are also rainproof. It keeps on raining and metros keep running.
So since they have electric tracks. So how are they protected from the rain?
No, the track is not used for carrying the electricity, partner. Electricity is through overhead wires, and I mean, at no point of time the track is used for carrying the electricity.
Sir, in metro train, the tracks are used for electricity, used to carry electricity, sir. In metro train, especially, not in regular trains, sir.
Uh, uh, I'm not sure about that, but I'll check up and get back to you on this.
Yes, sir. So since I have traveled in a metro, they were like a constant electricity flowing in the tracks. So they were like also winding signs in that, and also there
Okay.
were no overhead wires in the bridges.
Okay, okay, okay. Could be, I'm not sure because I have never worked in a metro project, so I have no idea about that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Maybe Naveen can give us some insight if he has some idea about it.
Okay.
Rajendra sir, I have a question for you.
Yeah, please tell me. Come here.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, I have a question for you. How are black holes detected?
What happened?
How
How
are
are black
black
holes?
detected?
How are black holes detected?
Yes, sir.
Um, I'm not very sure of this concept because I have never read it in detail. All I can tell you is that there are telescopes used, very powerful telescopes, and through that they have been studying all these things, black hole, and how the stars are formed and how they disappear. but I'm not very sure about whether my answer is correct or not. I'll study and get back to you on next Saturday, if that is okay with you.
Okay,
Aryan,
sir. Yes,
So,
like I have the answer.
Aryan, let me just add to what Rajendra ji has said. See, a black hole, by very definition itself, is such that means no light can escape from the black hole. So that means the black hole cannot be visible to us. That is what was
Okay,
thought. That is
okay,
by
okay.
definition a black hole is. The definition of a black hole is that no light can escape from that because of the gravity.
Okay,
Now the
okay.
question arises that how can we see? Recently, I think about 4 years back, there was a
sir.
online presentation was there. People could see the black hole of the Milky Way, the central part of the Milky Way, being shown on the TV. The experiment was getting done. What happens in the
Sinful.
periphery? In the periphery of the black hole, there is a region where that mass is there, which doesn't get engulfed in that black hole, and that is used for seeing it because that can, from that the light can escape, and that
Sir,
is what was,
does
4 years back it was shown to you on the TV.
Okay, okay.
sir,
Yes.
does the accretion disk radiate some types of uh, things? What
Yes.
about it?
Yes. No, no, in the peripheral part, people have now discovered the nature of the black holes. The peripheral part, from the peripheral part, you are calling it accretion disk. The peripheral
Yes,
part also plays a role in emitting lights. So that is what we've seen. So from that, and one can infer that there is a particular spherical region. You don't see any light coming, but from that peripheral region it comes.
so, sir,
Yes.
when you joined this meeting first, you were explaining something about how gold could be created from other elements.
How gold, we can get gold from other elements? Yes, yes. So
So,
you want to do that? How to convert?
mm, yes. Sir, it would take a large amount of time and
No, so I was explaining. So I had been associated with the cyclotron. So in a cyclotron, what you do is that you create nuclear reactions. So by choosing a suitable element, an element with mass number very, very near to the gold, you can bombard it with neutron or proton and you can convert that to gold. So there will be a
oh,
nuclear reaction and so from iodine, you can convert it to gold. Iodine is a very simple thing, iodine which you use for
and sometimes
iodine. You understand the element. Whenever there is a cut in your hand, people use iodine, as this one. So that can be
Tincture
converted.
iodine.
Yeah, tincture iodine they call it, no? The same element. That element you can use it to convert it to gold or fluorine. So you can convert it to gold, but it is very expensive to convert it. That is what I was telling in those days.
uh,
So you want to start a company to convert it to gold, is it?
sir,
That is the process, is something which happens in the stars, where the gold is formed and everything is formed. It's all the heavy elements which are formed in the stars. The material of which you are made were also formed in stars. So you are a star material, Aryan.
Yeah,
So-
his thirst for knowledge is tremendous. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Now all young people here, Aryan, Kamya, Mrityunjay, all are doing very good in their but Aryan, I'll tell you, whatever hard word you say, you have got to explain to us every time.
Yes.
But I don't understand hard words, you know.
Huh? Oh,
We must. So Amarnath ji, why is he hiding actually? I am not able to see him.
he's, he's here right now, but he's not speaking.
So should Pankaj, should we for me? Can you? I'm taking a break. I've got to do something actually. So you can go ahead.
Well, yeah, take
Not
your
sir.
break. I have been listening behind the scene. You guys had a very good conversation, and especially Rajanji, welcome today.
Yeah, we have a new teacher in the group.
Yep. Yeah, I heard him. I heard him. It's very good that he's teaching physics to kids. Very
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Uh, Same thing, same pattern which we have here. We are trying to volunteer everybody's time for this great event so that kids can get training in speaking English. So this is good. This is good way to pass the retirement time. I gave some time back to school, kids. So very
Rajendra sir,
nice.
Okay, Amarnath ji. So I'm taking leave today.
Sure,
Yeah, I'll talk to you over phone separately tomorrow.
sure.
uh,
Oh, thank
Rajendra
you.
sir, Rajendra sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, can you introduce yourself again? Cause when you were introducing, your voice was not coming.
And I could not get you. Will you please repeat your question again?
Sir, can you introduce yourself again? Cause when you were introducing, the voice was not coming here.
I'm sorry, but I'm not able to comprehend what you want to ask. Will you please
Okay,
repeat the whole thing slowly a bit?
okay. I'll repeat for him. He
Yeah,
said
please.
that when you first time introduced, he could not listen very well because there was some connection problem or whatever. So he would like you to reintroduce yourself. That is his
Okay,
request.
okay, okay. Uh, Thank you so much for asking this question. I'll tell you in brief about myself once again. I did my bachelor uh, in technology in mechanical engineering from IIT Kanpur in 68 joining, and I passed out in 74. I took slightly longer than normal because I was underage at that time, and they had a bar of 16 years on 1st of October. So I took extra 1 year. In 74, when I passed out, I joined Telco at Pune, and which I left soon after joining because I got another job at Lucknow where my parents lived. From there, I wrote this exam for Indian Railways and I joined it in 76. From 76, I remained with the Indian Railways till 2012, and in between, I served in different corners of the country. For example, I was in Bihar at Sonpur. This was my first exposure to Bihar, and I immediately fell in love with the language and the people there and the culture, and I still carry all those memories with me and some of
Sir,
the songs in Bhojpuri.
sir, I am also from Bihar.
Okay, okay, which place?
Uh, Muzaffarpur.
Muzaffarpur. I was very close to that in Sonpur, and every week I used to go to Muzaffarpur because we had a steam loco shed there in Muzaffarpur at that time. Now I'm sure it must have been converted into something else, because all the steam operations were closed in 1984. So I went all the way to Nepal, also from there via Raxol, and I left Sonpur in 1981 to came to Bareilly, and then from Bareilly I went to Gorakhpur, then came to Lucknow, and then from there I was picked up for this training in Montreal, Canada. For 4 months I was there. Then came back to India. I worked in CRIS, Center for Railway Information Systems, till 90. Then in 91 I went to Lucknow, looking after again a steam loco shed and a diesel shed. Then came to RDSO, which is our premier standard and research organization based at Lucknow. From there I went to ICF, Chennai, came back, then went to Guwahati, Assam, where I stayed for 6 years. Then came to Banaras, manufacturing diesel locomotives. Then went back to Southern Railway, Chennai, where I stayed for 3 years, looking after workshops and diesel locos and this famous Nilgiri Mountain Railway, which takes one to Ooty. Then came back to Delhi, looking after alternate fuel related assignments. Then went to Guwahati once again as chief safety officer, came back and then took retirement in 2012. After that, I did something for IRCTC as a consultant
Oh,
in helping them maintaining their premier rakes for Maharaja Express. The ticket for Maharaja Express for one night is $500. So you can
oh,
imagine the premier value of this rake, Maharaja Express. I had the good
yes.
fortune for working for
Yes.
IRCTC on this very project.
$500 is like today's almost five 5 to 50 lakhs.
No,
Yeah,
no, no. 500 is it is 80 rupees roughly right now a dollar. So you can
it
80
keeps
times
fluctuating,
500.
but it is around that only. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just for
So
calculation, roughly you can do 80 times 500 will be how much?
$500 per
40,000.
day. Ah,
40,000
yeah, yeah.
roughly a night.
So they run it mostly to Rajasthan and back up to Jaisalmer. They take the passengers and they look for international passengers only
Yes, yes, sir.
because
Sir, actually, right now I am Jaisalmer location. You can say, na, ma'am,
Acha.
Maharaja. Yes, yes.
Okay,
I
okay,
have
okay.
seen that. I have seen that this train, sir. And
Yeah, it's
nowadays
all
in Jaisalmer reconstruction railway station is going on. And I have
okay.
constructed the road of the north to Jaisalmer. You know, sir. And this is the
Oh.
border area, totally border area,
There
as
is
well
a
as
temple
Longewala
of
post also.
Tanot Devi at that place, na?
Yes,
Tanot.
yes, yes, yes. This is the last post. Yes,
We
as well as
that
also
is
I
the
have
last
constructed
point,
in
I think.
and Longewala post also.
So
Okay, okay.
how many
Longewala.
nights is this journey? How many nights? Suppose if you board from Delhi, is it 2 nights return
No,
or
no.
3 nights?
It is, I think, 6 or 7 nights. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Maybe you have enjoyed a lot over there, and totally desert area. And many of foreigner visited here, Jodhpur and
Yeah.
Jaisalmer.
Amarnath
so
ji,
what happens? This
if you
body
have
just
time for
stay.
1 week, then this would be a lifetime experience.
Hmm.
Very costly, of course, but it would be a lifetime experience. We had the good fortune of having traveling in it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just wondering what are the things included in this trip. I mean, basically
Oh,
sightseeing is one thing, and what else?
no, everything is taken care of. You don't have to open your purse for anything. You
Hmm.
board the
Okay.
train at Safdarjung railway station and
Yeah.
you deboard after 1 week at
Wow.
Safdarjung.
Okay.
It both start
and
from that only. Yeah.
And it's year round or it's season wise? Is it year round going on? This
No, sir,
trend?
season
I
wise.
think
Season
if you
wise.
go to IRCTC site, you will get the all the details.
Information. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Season wise
IRCTC.
is going on nowadays in Jaisalmer location. Season is going on, sir, and October to March, sir. Only four
October
to
to
five
March.
months.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, makes
yes,
sense. In the cold weather. Yeah.
yes.
Somebody is too
But
hot
here,
for
no,
studying.
here not in cold, sir. Weather is not in cold, but weather is moderate and very पैशनेट आई कैन सी ना
Yeah.
मतलब काफी मतलब बहुत अच्छा वेदर बहुत क्लीन वेदर
Yeah.
बोल सकते हैं यस एंड
I think
राजेंद्र सर आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक आर्यन इज माय सन सर ही इज जॉइन द क्लासेस
okay, very nice,
He's
Aryan.
Aryan is a youngest scientist. He loves to learn more about science, so that's very good. Hopefully, one day he
Uh,
will come up with some
in
new
which class is
ideas.
he, Naveen? In which class?
राइट नाउ इज फिफ्थ क्लास सर फिफ्थ स्टैंडर्ड सर
Fifth class. Okay, okay. But he has a very good grasp of things. Yeah.
यस
Yeah,
राइट
he
नाउ ही इज
likes.
सो आर्यन
He
कैन यू
comes
ब्रीफ
regularly
योर
in this
इंट्रोडक्शन
meeting, so that's good. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Naveen. What you were saying? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
आर्यन कैन यू ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन योर साइड
Yeah.
फॉर राजेंद्र सर
Yes. My name is Aryan Kumar, and my father
Yeah.
name is Aryan Kumar. Uh, I am from Bihar, but I'm living in Ludhiana for my education purpose. My school name is Sacred Heart Senior Primary School, uh,
Okay.
and I study in grade fifth. I am 10 years old, and I want to become a astrophysicist in future.
Okay. Okay.
And I read read many books of astronomy, uh, astrophysics for people in a hurry, brief history of time, and about black holes.
Okay. Okay. Nice, Aryan. Nice to know about you. And we all wish you the very best and hope you join
Thank
us
you.
every Saturday.
Thank you.
So, Pankaj, what time you want to close the meeting? It's almost like 12:47. I mean, sorry, your time is what? My time is 12:47. Yours
Here is
is
10:15.
10:15.
10:15. So we have some
10:15
more
it's
time.
done.
we have a little
Yes.
bit more time. Sure. Okay.
Before we sign off, Amarnath ji, I would like to know just in very brief about your location and your vocation. Yeah.
Sure. I am in United States in Princeton, New Jersey, and I
Okay.
have been living here for last plus 40 years.
Okay.
My background is also in mechanical engineering. You were senior to me. I did 73 to 78 from REC Srinagar,
Okay.
and I joined briefly for a few years Bihar government. I think 79 to 83, and then I came to this country for doing my masters and stayed back. After completing my
Okay.
masters, I taught for 4 or 5 years physics and mathematics in a couple of universities here. And then after
Okay.
that, I joined IBM in semiconductor research and development in
Okay.
88.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And since that time, I have all my work in semiconductor research and development at IBM, Intel, couple of suppliers like Lam Research, and pretty much semiconductor industry has been my focus. That's me.
Okay.
Now I'm retired, by the way.
Acha, acha. So hope to see you sometime here in Noida,
Sure.
and it would be a
Yes,
pleasure
definitely.
to see you off for this tour to Jaisalmer and back. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice,
Definitely,
nice
sir. You
meeting
can
you.
visit now. Nowadays, Jaisalmer is too beautiful, sir. Nowadays, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's all happens when happens, right? You never know. Yeah.
So, Aryan, have you any question to Rajendra, sir?
No.
Oh, thank you, Aryan. Thank you.
He's
Okay, we had
much
a
more
very
Kamya,
nice
interested about the.
discussion, and I must thank Pankaj for all this. Yeah, and thank you meeting Mr. Ramanachi. And,
Thank you all, Rajanji. Yeah, Pankaj
Oh,
is a great organizer. He tries to bring everybody together. So thank you, Pankaj. You are doing a great job. Keep it doing. We need more students, high school,
we
college
will try.
students to
I'll
join.
try
And
to bring my grandsons also to this forum. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Because Saturday we discuss science and we give practice to students mainly for how to speak English and how to survive in a Western environment. So it's very good
yeah,
for kids to know, and
correct.
you get exposure. I mean, we have people from different countries joining, so that's very
Yeah,
good. Um, it's a good forum. So yeah, Rajendraji, it was nice meeting you also. And I
my
guess if
please.
nobody has any question, then Pankaj, maybe time to close the meeting then.
yes.
Yeah.
So Kamya, Mrityunjay, you have any question, or can we stop now? Yeah,
No, sir.
you have no.
Yeah, no, I
Kamya,
have.
okay, okay, sir.
Thank you, Pankaj.
All
okay,
right,
okay,
then
sir.
Thank you, sir.
good night to
Thank you, sir.
everybody. I'll
Good
see you
night.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good night.
sir.
next
Sir.
Saturday.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Good night,
Good night.
Kamya.
Bye,
Good
bye.
night,
Take care.
Aryan. Bye bye. Bye.
Sure, sir. Next week we'll meet once again, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, sir.